Hello from brothers and sisters, welcome to FM24 Experiment. What if a billionaire have invested 1 billion euros in every club on Faroe Islands? Yeah, I have used in-game editor and I gave to each club this. Finances, bank balance 1 billion euros. Transfer budget 1 billion euros, wage budget the maximum possible around 5 million. I didn't change reputation, and this could be a problem when they're trying to sign some really expensive players. Most of the players don't want to play on Faroe Islands. Yeah, and I didn't change facilities, I didn't change anything else except finances. So I did the same thing with the best team in the league, and that's Klaksvik. Yeah, let's see this. We see reputation is around 4,400. This is really poor reputation. This is going to be a problem. Okay, finances, fantastic finances. Bank balance 1 billion euros. Same thing with transfer budget, wage budget. Okay, Faroe Islands are really small. Population around 50,000, 53,000. This is really a joke. But I like the national team. World ranking 128. This is really poor. A really terrible world ranking, but guys, they have 50,000 population and they're fighting like a lion. I always support them. In the last couple of years, they made some really interesting results, beating some really interesting teams. The national team is playing much better than before. And check this, there are a couple of national teams like Indonesia is behind the Faroe Islands. I didn't know this, yeah. So we will see what's going to happen. Are they going to improve? I want to check Faroe Islands national team, and they're the best players. This is current ability, so these are the best players. The best player is Edmundsson. Faroe is a winger or striker. He's playing Icelandic Premier Division. Yeah, Akureyri. I don't know the name of this club. Okay, then we have Bjartalib. Faroe is CM winger. Interesting player playing for Fredrikstad in Norway. Yeah, okay. Also, we have with the current ability 110, that's Heller Hansen, 30 years old, playing for Klaksvik. Okay, this guy is also very interesting. He's 30 years old. But actually, there is one problem. I don't see some young fellows with a high potential. This could be a problem. Under 20 squad, the best kid is Bartel Klein. He's playing for, I don't know this club, to be honest. Okay, and we see he's 16 years old with the potential 117. This is not bad. Then we have Samuel Chukwudi, Faroe central defender, playing for HB. His potential is 117 also. So these are the best young fellows. Under 19 squad, I don't see anything there. The best is Jonsson with the potential 97. Okay, now let's check Faroese League. So this is the Faroese League, only 10 clubs in the league. Yeah, the best is Klaksvik. We spoke about them, yeah. We see the star player is Markus Olsen Petersen playing for Klaksvik, 23 years old Norwegian. He's okay goalkeeper for this league, of course. Also, let's see who is the best striker. The best striker is Nigerian striker Kachi. He's playing for TB, yeah. Okay, and let's check one other things like this league is 86 in Europe. Is this league going to improve? We will see that, because now this league has a lot of money. Billions are there. We will see how they're going to perform in European competitions. That's going to be really interesting. And are they going to sign some really interesting players? So we are 5 years into the future, and let's see what happened with all these billions. Yeah. And we see one problem. They dropped 2 places. Yeah. Now world ranking 130th place. I didn't expect this. And we see that Indonesia is in front of Faroe Islands right now. They should be, because they have population around 270 million, as I know. Unbelievable. Okay, we are still in front of Malaysia and some other national teams, but we didn't do well. I want to check. Now we see that manager is Paul Torstensson. Then captain is Heller Hansen. Vice captain Andresen, 29 years old, playing for Klaksvik, yeah. And key player is Kim Hartman Miller. Who is this? Some young fellow with a crossing 17. Wow, awesome physical attributes. Also playing for Klaksvik. We'll see what's going to happen with this kid, but he's a key player at the moment, so new troops are coming. This is good. Okay, let's check senior squad and the best players. So actually the best player is this kid, guys. Kim Hartman Miller. He's only 18 years old and he's coming from Klaksvik. Yeah, he started there. Seems that they produced this young talent. This is awesome. Potential 148. He's going to improve a lot. We'll see what's going to happen with him, for which club he's going to play in the future. He won't stay at Faroe League, that's for sure. Okay, then we have Daniel Westergaard, another player from Klaksvik, Key Klaksvik. 19 years old. What a technique, guys. Awesome player also for this league. We see potential 128, still can improve. Samuel Chukwudi, he improved. He's 24 right now. Current ability 109. Aki Samuelsen, 23, winger, playing for Key Klaksvik. Also very nice speed. Interesting player, 23. Okay, and we have Daniel Obekjaer, 25 years old, central defender. So actually these are the best players, and good thing is that most of these players are very young, so they will improve, and I expect their national team is going to grow up in the next couple of years. Let's check under 21 squad. There we have one player with the potential 131. That's Nick Henderson, central defender, playing for Klaksvik. Wow, so all the players are coming from Klaksvik. Okay, and now let's see under 19. Even there we have Lucas Markusen, 16 years old. Very nice potential, 130. Under 18 squad, nah, there are no interesting players. So now let's check all the results they made, the national team made in the last 5 years. First season, won against Moldova 2-1. What a win, this is incredible. Then North Macedonia won on friendly match, lost all the other games. Next season, 2024, next year actually, won against Romania, friendly match 2-0. Wow. Won against Kazakhstan 2-0, friendly match. Then European League, won against Gibraltar, San Marino, Malta, all the wins. Wow. 2024 was awesome. Okay, then 2025, again Gibraltar 2-0, Georgia 2-2, World Qualifications group, won against Gibraltar, World Qualification, all lost all the other matches. And 2026, couple of friendly games, didn't lose any friendly games, won against Luxembourg 2-1, European League, won against Armenia 1-0, lost from other clubs, other teams, national teams. 2027, Andorra, won against Andorra, European Championship qualifications, 2 wins against Andorra actually, and this lost all the other matches. 2028, we have 2 games versus Belarus. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in the next 5 years. I expect Faroe Islands to grow up. But one amazing thing happened. Faroe League is now 54th in Europe. Reputation of the league is really awesome right now. What happened? Let's check that. Okay, we see that we're in front of Israeli National League. Portuguese third division is still in front of us. Belgian Challenger, Pro League Austrian first division. But this is big jump, guys. Yeah, I'm in 54th place. In the last season, from 60th place to 54th. So let's say that Faroese clubs did really good in European competitions. I went to check club coefficients in the last couple of years. Let's see, where are we? 31st place, unbelievable. We see that season 2022-23 not great, but after that coefficient 3000, then 3100, then 3750, and the last 2 seasons, wow, 6125, 5250, and we have average coefficient 21. This is the end, yeah. So we have 21,250 average coefficient. Last season was 18,000. Is this possible? 18,000 coefficient in the season 2027-28. Unbelievable, yeah. Now let's check what the clubs did and who was winning the title. In the first season, Key Klaksvik won the title 2 points in front of Vikingur. The next season again, Vikingur won the title. Key Klaksvik only 3rd place. Wow. So Vikingur won the title in the season 2024-25. Then Klaksvik won the title again. Next season 26-27, Vikingur again. So we see Vikingur did really awesome. And the last season again Vikingur. Wow, 62 points, 2 points in front of Key Klaksvik. We're going to check their results in Europe, so let's go. So first season with all these billions, Key Klaksvik lost from Maccabi Haifa both games in Champions League qualifications, then got to European Conference League. Yeah, won against Lincoln both games, won against this Yerevan, one match, second 0-0. So Bate Borisov won against Bate Borisov and got to the group phase in the first season with all these billions. Then lost all the matches except had draw against Victoria Plzeň in 0-0. This was first point in group phase, as I know, for Kik Klaksvik. So unbelievable season in Europe. First season. Second season, we see second qualification for Champions League. Won against Nome Kalju, both games. Then Maccabi Tel Aviv again lost both matches. European League then won against, actually draw against Hammarby and lost. Then League of Conference, won against Olympia and again got to the group phase. Wow, what a success for Kik Klaksvik. Unbelievable. Winning against Olympia from Ljubljana. This is really awesome. 1-0 and 1-1. And then group phase won against Abrera Strumica. This is from North Macedonia. First win in group phase. And had 3 points in the group phase in this season. Next season, qualifications for Conference League. Didn't win the title. This was the season when Vikingur won the title. So won against Larne. Then won both games against Žalgiris, Lithuania. Genk won against Genk. What? 2-0 and lost first match 1-2, and this is how they got again in the lost from Lugano both matches. So didn't get into the group phase in this season. Next season, Champions League qualifications. Bohemians won 2 games, lost from Shakhtar. Shakhtar is still too strong for Kik Klaksvik. Then European League won against Bredbelik. And a loss from Slovan Bratislava, both matches. Okay, group phase. European Conference group phase. Won against Skanderbeg. Macedonia, as I know. No, Albania. Albania. Then a draw against Maribor. Wow, draw against Braga. This is fantastic result. And draw against Olympia again. Lost from Celta Vigo 2-0. Okay, next season didn't play Champions League qualifications for Conference League. Won against Dnipro. Then this is Steaua Bucharest 2-2, 0-0. Got again to the next phase, but lost from Union Berlin. Next 2 games, Union Berlin is playing Champions League this season, so this was also not bad season. Got to European Conference League. Gira won 1 match, second 0-0, and then again group phase, as I know. European Conference League, fourth qualifying round. No, I lost from Ammonia actually 2-1. I didn't get into group phase. This was my bad. But also played so many games in Europe and won against Albanian club Vllaznia, as I know. Both matches this season. Still didn't play any matches. So Kik Klaksvik won so many points for their coefficient and for coefficient of Faroese League. This is why they jump. I want to check Vikingur and how they perform. Vikingur in the first season won against Progress Luxembourg, then lost both matches from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Next season, Conference League qualifications. Shkupi from North Macedonia won 1 match, 1 draw. Ordabasi, Kazakhstan, won 1 match, won on penalties actually, and then lost from Portuguese team. So not bad, not great. Next season, Champions League qualifications, won against Budućnost Montenegro. Then Dinamo Minsk, Belarus, won both matches. Ferencvaros was too strong, 1 match 4-0. Second match we won 1-0. Slavia Prague, then European League playoff, lost both games. Got to group phase of European Conference League. Lugano didn't win any games. Didn't win any matches. Actually, won 1 match against Letonian team Valmeira. Okay. Then European Conference League first round qualifications, won, and then Bournemouth was too strong. Lost from Bournemouth in the European Conference League third qualifying round. Lost both matches, but this is okay. And season 2027-28, again Champions League qualifications. Won against Northern Ireland, Cliftonville. Then Maribor was too strong, 3-1 and 3-0 for Maribor. This was a problem. Then Iceland European League, 3-1 and 1-1. Budućnost European Conference League, Sarajevo 2-2. This is group phase, so got to the group phase. This is good. Bayer Leverkusen was too strong, Servet was too strong, and but still won many points in the group phase. Then knockout phase for Vikingur, unbelievable. And there they got Servet, first match 1-1, second match 1-0. Vikingur, we see that in the last season 2028-29, this is big success. So they're growing as a club. Now we're going to check all the transfers they did in the last 5 years, and let's see for what they did spend their money. We see that first season they most of transfers for free between each other, so I didn't see some nice transfers. Season 2024-25, okay, we see first spending. We see Aki Samuelsen, he from HB to Klaksvik for 75,000. Then Jonsson, also from Stamur to Klaksvik for 36,000. Then 56,000 from Klaksvik, Bård Petersen, okay, to B36. 44,000 was Jens Erik Linelb. He came from TB to Klaksvik, okay. So these are the highest transfers. Next season we have some expensive players. 51,000. Ramzi Toure from Wester to TB. Okay, he's 31 years old, Norwegian. Still didn't spend too much money, guys. As you see, most of transfers are free and for small amounts and between each other. Didn't buy some players from some other clubs. Still, oh, we have first interesting transfer, guys. For 120,000, Martin Snorason, Icelandic left back. He came to B36. Wow, nice transfer. He's 18 years old. Interesting player, really. Okay, we also have Samuel Chukwudi, but he came from Vikingur to Klaksvik for 84,000. So actually, these are the most expensive players. Also, I see David Gade. Yeah, so let's check the next season. Next season, unbelievable season, 425,000 from Iwata. Wow, where is this? Japan. Who is this guy? Takumi Nakamura, 26 years old. Wow, and he's playing for Klaksvik right now. Nice transfer. This is the first nice transfer. Then Alessund, Anas Farah. Who's this? Djiboutian player, striker, winger. What else? He came for 350,000. So we see that Klaksvik start spending their money. Diego Garcia from Chile came also from which this club? Yeah, this club is Deportes Copiapco from Chile. So another nice transfer for 350,000. We see another transfer. What is this? Anders Pedersen. Wow, from Klaksvik to AC Milan for 170 million. Oh, who is this kid? Yeah, what a kid. And this is a Danish kid. I didn't know this. And they sold him to AC Milan. Now he's worth of... Oh, this is really big mistake for Klaksvik. They sold their best player. What a player. For only 170,000. And now he's playing for AC Milan. Unbelievable. The other clubs didn't buy so many players. Except the Klaksvik. Probably they have much better reputation right now, so they were able to buy these players. Yeah, this is it. And the last season, another amazing transfer. That's Takumi Kamijima, another Japanese, came to Vikingur for 300,000. So Vikingur starts spending. Then Augustin Hilmarsson to Vikingur from Bredbalik, from Iceland for 44,000. And 37,000, this Danish CM from Vikingur to B36. So we see they start spending. Actually, their best team start spending. The other teams didn't spend that much money because probably reputation is a big problem. And now we have two really interesting teams. That's Vikingur and Klaksvik, of course. We'll see what's going to happen in the next 5 years. If we look at the squad of Kid Klaksvik, we see that the best player with the current ability 125 is this kid. This is a future of national team. That's Kim Hartman Miller. We'll see, but I'm not sure that Kid Klaksvik will be able to keep him at their club. Yeah, unbelievable kid with the potential 148. Then we have Emil Midgard. Faroese, another good kid. Fantastic technique, great balance. Also very interesting player. We see potential 161. Wow, so this kid is unbelievable. Still didn't play any matches for Faroese national team. Unbelievable kid, guys. Okay, we see that goalkeeper Marcus Olsen Peterson is still there. He's 29 now. He's okay for Kid Klaksvik. Then we have Daniel Westergaard, 19 years old, another player with awesome technique. Wow, potential 128, still can improve a bit. Yeah, he's 19 years old, also future of Faroese national team. Pearson, Jamaican, CM, DM, interesting player. So this is their team. We see there are a couple of Japanese, like this one, Takumi Nakamura, we saw that. Another Jamaican player, Win, 19 years old, central defender or DM. So let's say that Kid Klaksvik has a really interesting team, but in the next couple of years I expect that they're going to sign some really fantastic names because their reputation is growing up. Okay guys, now we are going 5 more years into the future. It's year 2034 and we see big jump. Now world ranking 110th place. I expected even more. We see that we have a key player who is playing for Paris Saint-Germain, Andre Hansen. Check this. Wow, what a player. What happened with this kid? He started for HB, then came to Porto for only 155,000 and joined Paris Saint-Germain for 47,000. What a wonder kid. Unbelievable player. This is Zinedine Zidane. Check decisions, technique, passing. Wow. And he's Faroese right now. Okay, we see that manager is still Paul Torstensson. Nick Anderson is captain. You remember him, he's playing for Klaksvik, he's 25, and vice captain Daniel, he's 31 right now. Okay, but great thing is that now we are 110th place, and we are in front of Indonesia, fighting for Uganda for 109th place. Indonesia is also growing as a nation. I mean, as I said, big population, and finally they start playing some nice football, yeah. Okay, now let's check the players of Faroe Islands right now. Let's check the senior squad. The best player with the current ability 168, we spoke about him. Unbelievable CM, only 22, Andre Hansen, and he's playing for Paris Saint-Germain. Market value between 66, 199. Yeah, finally they produced some unbelievable world star. This is awesome. You remember this Emil Midgard? He's playing for Inter right now. And he was joining Inter for 200, then loan to Palermo Midtjylland, now again for Inter. He's one of the best players, current ability 147. And do you remember this kid with awesome crossing? I was curious where is he going to continue his career, and we see he's playing for Al Wagda, Saudi Arabia. So he improved physical attributes, but crossing is still 16 as I remember. We see that Klaksvik sold him for only 275,000, but he's one of the best players. He's 24 right now with the current ability 140. Yeah, then we have one really interesting striker. Wow, what a finishing, what a composure and technique. Asger Holt. We see his current ability 139, and he's playing for Porto also. B36, then joined Porto for free. Wow, why they let him so easy. Then Jensen, potential 173, another awesome attacking midfielder. Check his potential 173, and he's also playing for Inter, came from TB. Wow, and for free. This is a problem. Then we have Lucas Markussen, he's okay right now. Daniel Westergaard, yeah, fantastic player. You remember also this kid, he's 25, but one of the best players, current ability 121. Nick Anderson is there, central defender, also very interesting player. So the best players are here, and we see that one guy has potential 183. This is almost like Messi, unbelievable. Okay, I want to check under 20 squad. Do we have some interesting players there? Maybe this one, Martin Clemensen, but he's already 20 years old, very nice speed, playing for AB. Okay, he has nice potential, but current ability only 83. Under 19 squad, no, I don't see. Maybe Simon is there with the potential 111. And under 18 squad, no, there are not some incredible kids. So in last 6 years, we start winning with against Belarus 2 wins, International League, relegation playoff. So that's great. Then Malta 5-0, Lithuania 3-0, European League. After this, lost all the games against Croatia, Albania, Sweden, some hard opponents, but this year was terrible. 29, yeah. Then next year, 2030, wins against San Marino 9-0, or Liechtenstein 5-0. Then European League beating Hungary 2-1. Serbia is losing from Hungary, and now Faroe Islands are winning against Hungary 2-1. Also won against Moldova, Cyprus. Fantastic season, actually fantastic year for Faroe Islands and their national team. Then won against Azerbaijan 3-1. Serbia 1-1. Nice game. I want to check who is playing for Serbia. I'm curious. This is Faroe Islands for Serbia. Jovic, Lukic, Milinkovic, Savic, Adamov. Okay, Kostic is still there. Milenkovic, Pavlic, Rakovic, and Stankovic. Interesting team. Okay, so this year was not that great. Then European League again, fantastic, beating Cyprus, Kazakhstan, Georgia. Fantastic year. Qualifications for World Cup. One against San Marino, Latvia 2 times. San Marino again. Ukraine 2-2. This is awesome result. Yeah, fantastic result for us. This is their team. This is team of Ukraine. Sudakov, Yarmolik, Popov, Yakola, and this is our team. 4-4-2. Okay. And the next season, we started fantastic win against Montenegro friendly match, and all the other wins. So this year could be really awesome. And Faroese League is right now 31st league in Europe. Unbelievable. This is water jump, guys. Check this. Yeah. So now it's 31st league in Europe in front of Boston Premier League. Cyprus First Division, Russian Premier League, unbelievable. Hungarian Division 1 is there, Italian Serie B, so still can grow up, but seems that clubs did really awesome. I went to see clubs coefficients, so these are clubs coefficients. Let's find Faroe Islands, and we see Klasvik 81st place in Europe. Unbelievable, yeah. This is really awesome. So check this. 7, 3, 4, 4.5, 13 coefficient in the year 33, 34, unbelievable. And average coefficient is 25. Last season, 32,000. I mean, yeah, 32,000, unbelievable. This is really unbelievable. So now average coefficient is actually 25,000, unbelievable, yeah. So Klasvik is actually the best team, 81st place. Yeah, they seems that they're playing in Europe fantastic football. Now we are looking at results that Klasvik did. We see again group phase of Conference League. There are a couple of points, fantastic wins against Levski 2-0, year 2030. European League we see Sutjeska 3-0. After that, Champions League qualifications. Göteborg won against Göteborg. Wow, Sweden. Then Rangers was too strong, didn't get into Champions League. And European League playoff again, Göteborg again 2 wins, got to European League. This is big success. But then Red Star Belgrade, Tottenham, Fiorentina, Dinamo, very strong opponents, didn't do too much. Won against Sevilla. This is the biggest win in the last 10 years, maybe ever, I don't know. 1-0 against Sevilla, this is the biggest win for Klasvik. Okay, then Champions League again qualifications. Won against Alashkert, Dinamo Zagreb was too strong. Again, got to European League group phase. There won against Steaua Bucharest. Next season lost both games against Lazio Anderlecht. Then Champions League again qualifications. Copenhagen was too strong. Lost both matches. But European League won against Skopje. Then Helsinki was too strong and then played group phase of Conference League. There won against some clubs. Antwerpen 1-1. Again qualifications for Champions League. Larne, Lech. Actually, Copenhagen again, too strong. Sarajevo, then European League. And European Conference League again, group phase. Valencia 3-1. Another incredible win against Spanish team. Okay, Then Aris 2-1, 3-0 against Progress. Wow, this season was the best in group phase of European Conference League. Then Brøndby Conference League knockout phase, 2-1 against Ronny, and they got to a round of 16th. And then Ferencvaros was too strong. So this season was magnificent for Ki Classic. This is why they got such a good coefficients, and they played really awesome in Europe. So only in the year 2028, HB won the title, Classic second place, Ki Classic then Ki Classic first place, again, and all the next years Ki Classic was winning the title because they're doing awesome job. They're probably signed some incredible players, and we are going to check that right now. Okay, we see that the Classic start buying some players even from Malmo. So year 2029, Nicholas Gustafsson. Wow, what a Swedish attacking midfielder striker, paid 150,000. Then we see Nikola Jorgensen from Ki Classic to HB. Okay, there is one big sale. That's ML from Ki Classic to Inter for only 200. Okay, Takumi Kamilio from Wikivur to Sendai. Actually, still at the other clubs. Oh, I see Stemur, Andras Wolf to Juventus. What is this, guys? Danish. He's Danish right now. And another sale. Kim Besson. He's also Danish, and he joined Juventus. What is going on? Two players from Stemur. Wow, unbelievable transfers, but only for 16,000. Oh, I see this. Okay. Then next season 2030, the biggest transfer ever from Brøndby, Brian Morch, right back, left back for almost 1 million to Ki Classic. Then we have another interesting transfer. That's Jens Erik Lionel Brun from HB to Irotef. I don't know this club. I don't really. Okay, 375,000. Actually, so, and we see one big sale. That's the Hansen, and he was sold for only 155,000 to Porto from HB. Now he's the best player of Faroe Islands right now. Okay, next season 31, we see another interesting buying. Aslan Andreev, Russian goalkeeper to Vikingur for 625,000. Also Birkes from Ki Classic to Vikingur, 550,000. Couple of interesting transfers like quarterback, American from Toronto to Stemur, 375,000. So even the other clubs start buying from some other clubs, which is interesting. Then Jacob Polish player to Vikingur for 240,000. These are really interesting transfers. 2032, there is one interesting, the most expensive, maybe 1.4 million. Who is this? Mario Chavez. Wow, from Ki Classic to Altai, Saudi Arabia, 1.4 million. Wow, what a player, Costa Rican. What happened with him? He joined for free to Ki Classic and they sold him for 1.4 million. Why did they sell him? What a player. They found really incredible. Then we have Vega, who Costa Rican, another Costa Rican from Herediano to Vikingur, 600,000. And Walter Jacobson, Swedish player from AIK to HB. This is really interesting. AIK is a Sweden club. So some interesting transfers this season. Next season, 2.2 million from Vikingur. That's Sander Torgersen. Then Marcus, Finnish striker, Marcus Force from Millsborough to Ki Classic, 1.8 million. What a transfer. Okay, another interesting transfer, that Jacob Lamb, Danish player from HB to Ki Classic. Okay, we see another transfer from Helsinki, that's John Rehn, 850,000. Okay, well, we see that, Djurgården, we see so many interesting transfers this season. All clubs start buying from some foreign clubs, which is really nice. And now at 34, we have unbelievable transfer of 2.6 million. That's Olafur Por Auguston. They sold him from Vikingur to Porto. This guy has bright future, but he's Icelandic. He won't play for a Faroe national team. That's a problem. Okay, we see another interesting transfer. That's Erland Strom, Norwegian, from IF to Ki Classic. Okay, so these are really interesting transfers, but they didn't spend like before. Yeah, this is just fine. Yeah. So guys, if you want to check second part of this FM24 experiment, what if a billion have invested in Faroe Islands, then hit the like button. If I get more than 50 likes, I will do the second part. And we are going 10 years more into the future. Thanks for watching, see you and bye bye.